I wanted to show you guys some old pictures of me and some new pictures of me. So I'm going to go through and just click on them. Some of them might be smaller and like they were done with a different camera. So you can sort of see, this is a video I'm going to play for you guys. See the like how big I really was compared to how big I am now. This was after I lost 20 pounds. This was after I lost 50 pounds. This was after I lost 80 pounds. And this is how I look now after losing about 98 pounds. And this was when I was, yeah, pretty much like a pound away from my goal. I went from 265 pounds to 165 pounds in 7 months. So yeah, this is how I look now. Amazing transformation. My face looks so much better. I look so much healthier, and I just wanted to share some of these before and after photos with you guys because I'm amazed and surprised how big I was over the years. It saddens me, and it's really emotional for me, and just crazy, absolutely crazy and mind-blowing to see this transformation. Hi everyone, my name is Deanna and welcome back to my channel. If you're returning, I wanted to make a video, something in my eye, saying and telling you guys that I have officially lost 100 pounds, and yesterday I attempted to make this video, but then I realized that I had just woken up, just like today though, but I didn't even have like my hair brushed, and it didn't turn out so well. And honestly, I didn't really know what to say. I think people want to know basically how I lost 100 pounds and how much I weighed before and after and how long it took and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna get right into this video and just tell you that my starting weight was at 265. My highest was at 275 at one point. I don't know how long I stayed there, but for the majority of about 4 years, I was 265 pounds for 4 years. I was really unhappy, and there are a lot of reasons why I gained so much weight and why I was that weight, and then there's a lot of reasons why I lost the weight. So I do want to get into both of those reasons with you guys, but I kind of wanted to do more of an introduction at first. So yeah, my name is Deanna. I'm a mom of 3 little boys, Nathan, Nicholas, and Micah. Nathan's 11, Nicholas is going to be 9, and Micah is 5. And so it was like right after Micah was born, I started struggling with my weight more so. I mean, during the pregnancies and like in between each kid before that was hard too, but I had been able to lose some of the weight, and I don't know, I feel like I should tell you my starting weight before I got pregnant was where I am now at 165 pounds. It was like around there, 170-ish. I remember because I thought it was at 160 or like maybe even lower, and then I asked my doctor and like looked at my chart and saw that I was 170. And I mean, I struggled with my weight throughout my entire life as a child, and I'll get into that too. This is gonna be all over the place, isn't it? But after my son Micah was born, my 3rd son, I was working. He was like, he had just turned like, I don't know, 8 months old or something like that, and I started working, and like my feet would swell up, and I was about like 190 pounds. During the pregnancy, my weight got up to like 225. With pretty much all my kids, my weight got up to about that area. And anyway, I had to quit my job because my feet were swelling up and they were hurting so bad. Previously, I had broken my foot in like 3 places when I was like 9 And then I had sprained it a lot, even after I had my kids. Like, after I had my first son, I remember spraining it, and then I sprained it again. I just kept spraining it, and like, my foot needs surgery, needs 2 different surgeries, and to avoid surgery was one of the reasons why I decided to lose weight. Plus, my feet were always in pain. It didn't matter if I had been on my feet for 5 minutes or 3 hours. My feet were so much pain, and it was just really unbearable. But yeah, my mom ended up dying when my son turned 13 months old, and I had just quit my job. Actually, I quit after she died, but I was ready to anyway because my feet hurt so bad. So bad. I had gone down in my hours to like just 2 days a week for like a couple hours, and still I just could not do it. And I felt like my body had failed me. I felt like my feet had failed me. I felt like a failure, and I felt helpless and hopeless, and I just felt like giving up on life. I really did. And then my mom died, and then it made it even worse. I just was numb, and I just didn't care anymore. And I was only 23 then, and I am 28 now. So yeah, I stayed around 265 pounds for like 4 years at least. I remember a couple months after my mom died, like I said, I was like around 190, and then my weight went all the way up to like 225. I remember seeing that on the scale when I went to the doctors, because I didn't weigh myself really that regularly at that time, because I really just didn't like the number I was seeing. The next thing I know, I'm 265 pounds, getting all the way up to 275, and I remember starting and stopping dieting. My diets would only last like 3 weeks at the most, and I would get down to about 255 each time. And I just felt like the amount of pounds I needed to lose was so overwhelming. The amount of pounds I felt like I needed to lose was 130. So I still have 30 more pounds to go to be at my ideal weight. But like 165 where I am right now was like my biggest goal was to just get there at like a weight that I was before I had kids and stuff like that. So I'm really proud of myself that I was able to do that in only 7 months time. And so now I'm going to get into the reason why I decided to lose weight. It was just a whole bunch of reasons, but my husband was diagnosed with MS. My mom died of muscular dystrophy, MD, and it didn't hit me at first, but it was over time. And then he looked at me and he says, I think you need to get a job next year, because he has MS and he was having trouble at work. He had to have some like temporary disability going on, and I just was so scared because I was like, how? I couldn't work 100, like I couldn't work like 80 pounds from now. How am I gonna work 80 pounds more than I was? Like I was like, there's just no way. I didn't even know I could lose that much weight. I had failed at my diet so many times. And then I honestly didn't want to get the surgery, and I had canceled my surgery and just like didn't reschedule it. And I was nervous to get the surgery because honestly there was no guarantee that my feet would ever be good enough to work on. And I still don't know if they're going to be well enough, if they're going to swell up, or if I'm going to be in severe pain from working. I honestly don't know, and I'm a little bit nervous to find out. But thankfully I'm not at the point yet where I have to get a job. I do actually technically do have a job, but it's babysitting, and it's a stay-at-home type thing where I can pretty much sit. So if I were to get an office job, that would be ideal, but I don't have any education to get me there at an office job. So I could go to school to do that, but I don't have the money for that right now. So it's like I'm just gonna wait and see what the future holds. I don't know, but if you guys subscribe, I will be updating you guys with like life updates. I do daily vlogs, and I'm gonna be doing more weight loss updates because I'm going to be trying to tone my body and lose more weight, like 30 to 40 more pounds if I can. Honestly, I'm not really going to care about the weight so much, but like the toning and the difference and the definition and all that, because I do have a lot of extra skin, which I made a video on that. But yeah, I was scared. Like, I just knew I had to lose a lot of weight, and the number of pounds was so overwhelming, and it's not overwhelming now because I pretty much did it. You know, I feel like when I look at myself, I feel like, yes, I did it, and I'm proud of how I look, and I feel beautiful and sexy, and it's really, really good. Like, I feel really confident, and I can run. I ran with my son yesterday. We ran to the mailboxes, and I couldn't run back. I could have, I guess, but my back hurt because I was kayaking, and I think I hurt my back kayaking a little bit. Normally I don't hurt my back kayaking, but I don't know. I happened to have a sore back after kayaking the other day. So yeah, how I lost the weight was pretty much, I started doing about 20 minutes of exercise every single day at first, and then I started increasing it more and more and more, to the point now where I can work out for like 2 hours straight. And I do sometimes. About an hour and 40 minutes, and I'm proud of that. Sometimes I can do even more. I started off on the treadmill, walking on the treadmill for just 20 minutes, and then I increased it to like an hour, and then I was walking on the treadmill for a couple hours, and then my feet were hurting so bad, and I just realized that at the beginning, like, I just can't be walking on the treadmill for hours. So I decided to just add in a cardio video, and I realized that doing a 30-minute cardio video or 45-minute cardio video was hard. And I had to, like, every 10 minutes or every 7 minutes even, I'd be like laying on the couch like dying, like so exhausted. Just felt like I could not even go on. But then I kept pressing play and kept going, and I would finish a video even though sometimes I'd have to stop every 10 minutes. I did not care. So if you feel like giving up, don't, because you can get endurance over time, and it's very slow going, but you can do it. I can't even believe I did it. At 265 pounds, and with an ankle and feet that just hurt constantly. It didn't even matter how long I was on my feet, they just hurt so bad. And yeah, I was doing Pop Sugar fitness videos at first, which those felt really, really hard, and they still are kind of hard. I switched to doing Fitness Blender for like the last 4 months. I've been doing Fitness Blender, and I just love their videos. I love them way more than Pop Sugar, no offense. Pop Sugar is still really, really great, and they're free videos on YouTube. And yeah, I didn't buy any workout videos. I mean, I did years and years and years ago. I bought workout videos, like after I had my second son, who's 9. So 9 years ago, I bought workout DVDs, and I still have them. And what I bought was the Beachbody, which you can get Beachbody on demand. It's like $160 a month or 100, I don't know. But I didn't want to. I wanted to get it. I was like tempted, but then I was like, no, I got this. I'm doing this on my own with just videos on, like, workout videos online. And I didn't buy a meal plan. I didn't buy protein powder. I didn't take diet pills. None of that stuff. I mean, I have bought diet pills in the past. Like I said, like 9 years ago, I used to buy this stuff called ACE, A-C-E, and it did work. It suppresses my hunger, but it gave me too much energy where I couldn't sleep at night, and I just decided that my sleep was worth more to me than some silly diet pill. Plus, it like made my heart race so bad from like sitting to standing. I felt like I was gonna have a dang heart attack. So I was like, no. But a lot of people do like it and use it, and honestly, I was into it for a while, and I didn't even care about the health effects that it gave me. But yeah, if you like it, good. If it works for you, good. They probably came out with new formulas already where they don't do that anymore, which I'm pretty sure they do. So yeah, look into that if you're looking for a diet pill, if you want. Like, I'm not gonna endorse it actually, because you know what, I didn't use it, so I can't really, not for very long anyway. And I pretty much came up with my own meal plan. Now this might seem strange, and I feel like more people have success with finding a meal plan and paying for one. I just didn't have the money. I barely had enough money for some gym clothes, activewear. So anyway, yeah, I just would be like, okay, I would research constantly, what is the healthiest thing to eat for breakfast? And I found that oatmeal was good, and eggs were good. So I started eating eggs. I started like trying to boil my eggs, fry them in healthier oil, like olive oil, or I was eating different types of oatmeal, like homemade. I would just make it, and I actually have a video on my channel called The Best Oatmeal Ever, and it really is delicious. I haven't made it in a heck of a long time because I got sick of it, you know? I got sick of things over time. I would eat things for long periods of time, and I'm still kind of doing that. I find something, I stick with it, and it works for months and months. And then I switched it up again because I don't want to plateau, and I found that I was plateauing. And so I did have to change up my food constantly, you know? So what I'm kind of eating now are banana pancakes, and they're vegan, so like no dairy, no eggs, nothing. I'm not eating eggs anymore. And I'm just trying it out. I actually crave eggs. Like, I don't know. I'd rather be more of a vegetarian. But yeah, I was eating a lot of chicken recipes for lunch. A chicken salad, or chicken in my salad, like on top of, you know, some greens. Or I would just make a chicken recipe that was healthy. Or I would have some salmon or shrimp. And just have like some healthy vegetables and fruit with it. And I started getting into smoothies and slushies after I decided to get a blender, which blenders are super expensive because they just are. And I got one at the end of this journey, and I barely use it now. I mean, I did for a while. I was making like slushies and stuff, but I'm not really into smoothies. And it's okay to not be into smoothies. Like, you have to find what works for you, and I can't drink smoothies. Like, they make me sick, but I can drink a slushie. So it's pretty much like fruit and water and ice, and that's it. I can't make smoothies with milk. I just can't do it. And it's frustrating when you're like, okay, I just can't eat that. Like, you make a salad and you're like, I just can't eat this type of salad. Like, sometimes you're gonna find that you just don't like certain things, and it's okay. Find what you like. That's what I did. Believe me, I can't eat a kale salad. Like, I tried. It's disgusting. A lot of people can, and I think that's awesome. Like, I wish I could, but I happen to not be able to do certain things. Like, my body and my stomach just says no. But yeah, that's my best advice, is to figure out what you like. Do you really, really love carrots? Because I don't like carrots. Make a recipe that has carrots in it, or anything healthy. And just sort of go with what you want. If a meal plan will work better for you and you can afford it, do that. Honestly. And just start anywhere you are, because I feel amazing and I look amazing and I'm way happier. And yeah, I have a lot of meal recipes on my channel, and a lot of videos of me when I lost 20 pounds and 40 pounds and 50 pounds and everything about me has changed. Like, my face looks completely different, and I just feel amazing and good. So anyway, I think that's it for this video. I don't really know. I might add more to it or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys.